It's Thursday, the 3rd of November 2016. Good morning and welcome to today's United Kingdom Talk, boys and girls, with myself, Chris Reardon. And last night, very good at the quiz. We had a little quiz last night. I always do the quiz at the King's Head Theatre Bar in Upper Street in Islington on Wednesdays from 8:30 until 10:30. And as has happened twice before now, I end up sitting on we're not actually sitting at a table, but while the quiz is on, I like to go around and talk to people, find out a little bit about them, because I'm nosy. Basically, I'm nosy, boys and girls, and I like to find out what people do for a living. So, in this particular place, we get a lot of actors, famous actors, come in there. And you can often tell who are not so much the actors, but the female actors or actresses, whatever you want to call them. It's just the way they look, okay? So I'm on this table and I'm thinking, I know that lady there, and I'm sitting there, chatting away to her and three boys that were sitting over there as well. And I brought up while I was doing it, so what do you all do for work? And immediately the lady says, well, of course, you know what I do. What do you do? And she's asking, so I thought, oh, right, okay, so I can't get it out of her like that. So I thought, okay, you've got to be on the television or something like that. And I'm having a nice conversation with her. She was ever such a nice lady. She said she lives in Sydney and she's only over there for the show at the moment. Okay, so we're not getting any further with this. You remember I sat at the bar and talked to Bobby Davro for half an hour, a couple of months ago. And I went over to, like, the box office table. It's like this particular place, the King's Head Theatre Pub, it's a bar in the front, okay, and a theatre at the back. Now, if you're going to see a show, you tend to come in the bar, have a couple of drinks first, and then you're called through to the theatre part of it. And then you go through these double doors, which close, and the performance goes on there. And just in front of these double doors is a table with a computer, which is the box office. All right? So I went to the lady. There's a lovely lady, young lady who sits there. She's blonde, curly hair, ever so pretty. And I said to her, that lady over there, is she in a play here at the moment? Oh, yes, she says. She's in the one that was on earlier, because they have two plays on there sometimes, an early one and a late one. This just happened to be a day where they're having two on. Oh, okay. What's her name? And she said Amanda Muggleton. And I'm thinking, Amanda sounds about right. Don't know the surname, no, Muggleton. And I'm looking over and I'm thinking, what's she in? So she's in this at the moment, which runs for just another 2 days. She's been there since the 11th of October. So I've seen the lady in there several times now, okay? And she's in the book club, okay, which it says the bit of writing about the thing. Deb can't quite shake the feeling there's something missing in her life. Her kids have left home. Her husband is sport obsessed. Oh, don't we all know that, ladies? Sport obsessed husbands, how boring are they? Oh, God, they sit there with the athletics and the football and the swimming. Isn't it boring? Sport-obsessed husbands. Anyway, we carry on. Meanwhile, she dreams of getting love letters in the post. And it goes on to tell you all about what she's in. So I'm looking at this and I thought, I still don't know who this lady is. She must have been on telly. So I've come here this morning, literally just before I spoke to you, and looked her up on the old Wikipedia. Now, don't always believe stuff you read on Wikipedia, because anyone who's registered can add to it or indeed take away. I don't think I'm on there. I was on there for a while. I think someone took me off because I wasn't famous enough. I know you'll find that hard to believe. I know you're finding that hard to believe, but I was not famous enough to go on Wikipedia. Oh, yes. So, Amanda Muggleton is an English-Australian theatre, television and film actress. She is best known, here we go, for her role as Chrissy Latham in the television soap opera Prisoner. There you go. And she was on that between 1979 and 1983. Her stage work in Australia includes the title roles in Shirley Valentine and Educating Rita as Maria Calais in Masterclass, for which she won the 2002 Helpman Award for Best Actress in a Play. There you go. So it was Prisoner. I knew I'd seen her somewhere before. and I couldn't put. And I sat at this table once again having a nice conversation with her and the 3 boys that were sitting there with her, and she's ever so nice, such a nice lady. And it just goes to show people who are on the television. You know, the moment she would appear, if they put Prisoner on the telly, like, oh, there's Amanda so-and-so. Oh, I saw her in the so-and-so. Yeah? It was like the very first lady or the second actress that I bumped into in the King's Head Theatre Bar. And I went up to her and I didn't recognise her as an actress. And I said, oh, you're back again. How are you? How did you get on last week? She says, oh, you wasn't here last week. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure you were playing the quiz last week. Were you in here last week? She said, no, you probably know me. I'm one of those strange actress types. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. And I walked off. And of course, you then spend, you know, the rest of the evening wondering who the hell you're talking to, because you know they do something, recognise them straight away. And then I happened to be watching the television weeks later, and it was an episode of Mrs. Bouquet. Oh gosh, Keeping Up Appearances, right? So there's Patricia Routledge on there and all the business. But then someone else came in. I think it was her sister, you know, her long-suffering sister, and it was her. Or was it? No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Or is it? No, that's wrong. Correction. It was an episode of Open All Hours, or Still Open All Hours. And she came on there for, that's who it is. Lady from the King's Head Theatre Bar. So there we are. You know, and you just don't recognise people when they're off the television, do you? You know, when they're walking in. I suppose you'd recognise someone like Madonna. Well, maybe you wouldn't. Maybe you wouldn't recognise Madonna. Or Shirley. I think I'd recognise Shirley, but Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow. How could I not recognise the great Barry Manilow with a face like that, darling? Gorgeous. Look, gorgeous. A little bit. I can only hope that, hopefully, if I reach, and I hope I do, reach Barry Manilow's age, I think he's 72 at the moment, then I will look as good as he does. I hope. I can only hope. Now, if you're worried about my cough, I know some people worry about me. I don't cough like this, except when I'm doing this show. This is true. I do not cough like this when I'm doing the show. I think it's because I've got so many words stuffed up in my chest, waiting to come out and bark at you. That's what it is. Or talk to you, rather. That's what it is. Now, a couple of things have arrived from Amazon, one-click ordering. You remember that candle I told you about? It's here. This is a music candle, and I will be demonstrating this in the kitchen at some point soon. Because we got a couple of things to do in the kitchen now, haven't we? Kiki D should be shown how to make a correct large cup of tea. But this is another thing, a musical candle. Now, if you look carefully, can you see all the little wicks? I'll take it out of the packet. 1 minute. Now, these are not expensive, a couple of pounds, and you will want one of these for your birthday cakes and things like that. Right, it comes with a sparkler. We like the sparkler. You can see the sparkler there. There's a sparkler. And what you do is I think you put that in there. I haven't read the... Oh, there's the instructions here. Remove all packaging and place it like the end of the taper. Oh, okay. Touch the red dot in the centre of the flower. Okay. So there it is. That's the flower. There's all the little wicks inside it and the bit in the middle there. You're supposed to touch the middle bit with this lighting thing. And then a sparkler will start sparkling and they all light up and it opens up. Okay? You are going to want one of these if it's someone's birthday soon. So I'll leave that up there. And we will do that in the kitchen in the next few shows, okay, to let you know. Something else has arrived, boys and girls. A Christmas decoration for the Mirable Studio. 1 moment, please. Here it is. This came in such a massive... This came in 2 boxes. This one and another one, right? Hang on. Here it is. A Christmas decoration. Look at this, dear. Oh, I'm not sure whether... I think we're going to put it here for Christmas, dear. Well, we don't want to overdo the Christmas decor. I've got a Christmas tree, but I've used the same one for the like last 6 years. And I'm wondering if... Oh, no, the sparkle is coming off. Oh, don't you hate that? Here it is. And look, it lights up as well. Look. Oh, it doesn't light up very well, does it? Actually, does it? No, it kind of blurs out, doesn't it? If it lights... Oh, I don't know if we should have the light on now. Oh, it's difficult to know. Oh, God. I might give that... Let me see. Put that there. What does that look like? Does that look all right? Oh, it looks okay, doesn't it? Oh, it looks okay. So we'll have that up there at Christmas. Oh, look. Spark. Oh, I hate that, don't you? Oh, it's gone everywhere. I can't bear it. Oh, dear. It's like, you know, when people send... please do not send sparkly Christmas cards through the post. It sparkles for years afterwards. Little sparkles all over the carpet and everywhere like that. Never mind. So that's that. Oh, Apple. So this morning, I remember doing an update on my Apple phone. Perhaps you can help me with this one. A couple of days ago. Or it might have been yesterday, actually. And I went to sign in to switch on my phone this morning. First thing you do now, isn't it, when you wake up? What is do you brush your teeth? No. Do you make your teeth? No. You turn on your phone, don't you? Desperately searching for that unimportant message that someone might have sent you earlier. Yes. Anyway, so I've turned on the phone and put in my little PIN code. I have 2 PIN codes. I think one's a SIM pin and one's the phone pin. So I put those in. And then it came up with something like an Apple ID. Someone is trying to sign in an Apple ID on this phone. Allow or do not allow? And I thought, oh. And it said it was near Reading. Well, Bracknell was near Reading, so I assumed it was me. So I clicked allow, and then this number came up. And I can't remember what I did then. But the phone came on, and that was it. Is anyone else getting this at the moment? What have I done to make that happen? And does that mean I'm going to have to do that every time? Excuse me. Does that mean I'm going to have to sign in this Apple ID thing every time? It's all very mysterious and strange. I've kind of tried to do a little bit of a search on the internet this morning, but so far, no luck with that. So what's going on there? I must have set something up somewhere yesterday. And all these security numbers, it gets harder and harder to get anything on going, doesn't it? Huh? Oh, can't remember the password for that. It's so difficult. I can't remember passwords, and yet you are supposed to have passwords for everything. Now, I have lots of separate passwords, and I have a password list, boys and girls, not on the computer. I don't think it's a good idea to store your password list on the computer, because if someone gets the password for your computer, then they'll have all the others. So it's just on a scrap bit of paper here in the studio. Somewhere. That's just it. Somewhere. I don't know where it is now. It's seriously, it's an old bit of paper with loads of little passwords written down there. I can't find it, can I? Which isn't too much of a problem, because every time you log on to say, can't remember the forgot your password, click here, then you have to reset it again. Oh, God. But they do tell you not to use the same password for everything, don't they? Because then if they guess one, they've got the whole lot, especially a bank, dear. My bank password is like just random letters and numbers that I have stored in my sad head. I hope I don't get dementia. Oh, my God. Well, I won't remember my letters and numbers then, will I? No, dear. No. Let's do some stories this morning. Now, there is about to be a supermoon. Now, I've heard over the years often that you hear this story that it's going to be the biggest supermoon ever. Well, it's coming around again. It says here, but this is in this morning's Daily Mail, so it must be true, mustn't it? Biggest supermoon in living memory is set for November the 14th. That's when I'm Euro Disney. And November the 14th, and you won't get to see it again until 2034, when I'll be... I'm going to just do mental arithmetic now. Stand by, please. 16, 26, 16, 26... 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 63. When I'll be 71. I'll be 71 in 2034. I do hope that I'm still here talking to you at that age, but I've been booked for 200 years to do this show, I've told you. Anyway, it is set to be an incredible astronomical show, and one which won't happen again until 2034. Yes! On November the 14th, the moon will be the closest to Earth it's been since January 1948. Were you here then? Yes, you were, weren't you? Yes. Have you got your hearing aid turned on? Can you hear me all right? During the event, it will appear up to 14% bigger and 30% brighter than an average full moon. Now, I've seen these stories before about a supermoon, and I've looked up, and it looks just the same to me. Is it my eyes? Are my eyes? I've just had my eyes tested, thank you very much. I don't know. It says miss it and you're in for a long wait. In fact, it's the third supermoon of the year and the most... Yeah, see, I told you I've seen it before, and will be the most impressive. On October the 16th and December the 14th, the moon becomes full on the same day as Perigee. Oh, sorry, you heard that sniff in there. Perigee. What the hell is Perigee? Anyone know? Perigee. However, on November the 14th, it becomes full within about 2 hours of Perigee, arguably making it an extra supermoon. Oh, load of old rubbish. What? I bet it don't look any bigger. I bet you it won't look any bigger. I'm dying to know what Perigee is. Let's type that into Google. Perigee. Perigee is, the point in the orbit of the moon or a satellite at which it is nearest to the Earth. Well, why didn't they just say that? Why did I have to use these stupid long words that no one can understand? Well, I don't anyway. You probably do. Oh, you're very intelligent. I suppose you've been to university. Oh, I'm very intelligent. I've been to university. I've been to university. Have you been to university? Well, you're probably boring then. Most people who have been to university are very clever, but boring. I've tried to have conversations with them, and it's a complete and utter waste of time, because they are know-alls, dear. Know-alls. Don't waste it. If you are a young person watching this programme at the moment, don't bother yourself by going to university. It's a complete and utter waste of time. You'll have all these degrees, all these doctors' letters after your name, A-levels so long, and you'll end up working in Tesco's. Waste of time. Waste of time. Now, we got some messages from yesterday's show. Hello to Alan Russell, who says, please don't talk about socks again. I've bought 16 pairs in the last 4 weeks and have 9 odd ones. How have you managed that, dear? I have my new socks. I chucked away my old socks yesterday. Can you believe that? And they are old. Believe me, they are. Even older than me. Hello to Ricky Bentley, who says, on the subject of mess in the house, oh dear, Mr. B is like that, but I cannot stand mess in all ways. So he does tidy up. I bet you're a tidy person, aren't you, Ricky? I'm getting worse. I've got to be honest, I'm getting worse with mess. I am. For example, last night on the way I was very, very naughty and purchased a sandwich and... Well, it was going to be 1 bag of crisps, but it was 2 for £1.40. So I bought 2 bags of crisps. The good news is I've only had 1 of them. And the packets are still sitting in the living room downstairs from last night. I am getting messier, and I don't know what is causing it. I need a... Do you do cleaning, Ricky? Do you want to come down here, Rick, and do a little bit of cleaning for me? Possibly in a French mage outfit? That's a little job my sister can do. You know, she could dress up in all these different things that people want them to dress up. French maid's outfit, you know, I don't know what else, you know, female swimmer, so she could go around and do the cleaning like that. I've heard that there are men that go around and do naked cleaning. Have you heard of that? Yes, naked cleaning, dear. You can, probably cost you a little bit more, but you come around and they get the kit off and they start cleaning your house. I mean, what's all that about? I don't understand. Good morning to Joey. Good morning, Joey, who says, I liked your Union Jack jacket, Chris, and it looks lovely and you should wear it all the time for your show. Oh, no, you get bored of the same thing all the time. You really would. And most people get bored of me eventually, and they switch off and you never, ever see them again. And I'm hurt. Mortally hurt, I am. Thank you. Good morning to John Child, who says he's had a bad day dealing with other people's issues, but as usual, your dulcet tones and humour has sent me to bed with a smile on your face. Oh, I was born with a smile on my face. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Do you want a bit of echo? I was born with... I wonder if it's in my karaoke system. Would you like me to sing that for you today? Let's have a look if it's there. Just stand by. Logging into the system. See, don't know why that's come up. That was Postman Pat, wasn't it? One moment, please. What did I say? Born with a smile. I don't know if I've got... It is. It is Stephanie DeSykes. You ready? Ready? Shall I sing it for you? Shall I? Shall I? Just for you. Just for you. I'm so excited today. I don't know why I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm not doing two songs. Just a moment. Here we go. Blah, blah. Yeah, sing along, everyone. Ready? Ba-ba-da. What was born? Oh, sorry, I missed it. Sorry, I missed it. I can't. I'll have to do the whole thing. We can't have it miss in the beginning. All right, thank you. I was born with a smile on my face. The whole of my life's been a pantomime. Born with a need to embrace the life of a clown telling rhymes. La 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 la. You're not getting the whole thing, though. The chorus is enough. There. Has that made you smile before this morning, John? Has that made you smile? If not, I suggest you pick up a copy of the local gay paper and look in the back section of that. Ring one of those phone numbers and get someone round there. All right, John? Right, it's birthday time, boys and girls. Happy birthday this morning to Sam Pink. 34 years a day and top known, very well known Brighton resident, aren't you? Hello, Sam. 34 today. Happy birthday, Sam. Happy birthday today to Iain Farren. Doesn't say your name or your age there, Iain. Happy birthday to Andrew Terry, another one hiding his age. And happy birthday, 30 years old, to John Paul O'Hare. John Paul O'Hare, who used to come into a pub I worked in Ealing, or a club I worked in Ealing, and he does children's, or he used to do this. What he used to do, you know, children's television, like when they have like a host, and he's running all over the place doing games with the children. Well, he used to do, I don't know if he still does it. Let's have a look. He used to do like a live version of that. So you would book him to do your children's birthday party or something like that. And here he would bring stuff, and I think there was a co-host as well. And they would literally do a live version of like a children's joining in, playing type thing. And was very good at that. I'm sure you still do it, actually. Let's have a look. And TGI. Oh, TGI Fridays you work out as well. Oh, I like that stuff. I haven't been in one of those for years. Actually... My mate was saying we're going out. No, we won't go there. No, we're going to try and find a little pub to have a meal at this afternoon. So let's do these birthdays. 1 second. There we are. Where's my music? There it is. Here it is. That's twice I sung to you today for the same price. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sam, Iain, Andrew and John. Happy birthday to you. All right, gang? Have a lovely Thursday. Thanks for watching and listening. And I'll see you soon. Cheerio now. Bye-bye.